in gold and white. And again, my partner Brady Nielsen here today. He'll introduce the starters for San Juan.
Yeah, starting for San Juan, a senior, number 3, Dylan Ivins, averages 9 points a game. He likes to shoot from outside the arc as well. Number 5, a sophomore, we talked a little bit about him earlier, Jackson Torgerson. He averages just under 14 points a game. Number 11, Baylor Eldridge. He's a senior, 6'1", averages just over 2 points a game, a good role player for San Juan. Number 32, Ramsey Holiday. He's a junior, 5'11". And then Jaden Torgerson, San Juan's leading scorer, 15 points a game. Number 40, he's a senior, so watch for him inside and out during this ball game tonight.
And now your starters for the home team on the scoreboard. The Delta Rabbits, they wear the home whites trimmed in red and gray. They will start with a 6'3" senior forward wearing number 2. That's Trevor Burton, averages 12 points per ball game. At the point guard, and the second leading scorer in the 3A at 6'1", a sophomore. Number 3, Derek Smith. I mentioned averages 20 points per ball game. The kid can flat out play this game. The other starter, a 5'11" junior guard. Jamin Bruff back into the starting lineup after a little bit of a concussion problem earlier. Averages 5 points per game, wears number 5. The 3-point specialist, a 6'2" junior guard, wearing number 33 and averaging 8 points per game, is Jaeger Springer. And in the middle, having a great season at 6'5", the senior, averaging 9 points per game. Number 42 is Brett Roundy. Delta High School is coached by Curtis Topham, the athletic director Rob Fowles, and of course our principal at Delta High School is Mrs. Teresa Thompson. And we are ready to go. Again, do or die here. Winner moves on to take on South Summit in the quarterfinals, February 22nd at 12:50 p.m. That's down at Dixie State. The loser, well, they pack things up, go home, and get ready for soccer, track, and other things. So,
yeah, that time of year where every win is a must-win.
So it'll be Brett Roundy to jump center against Jaden Torgerson. Again, Torgerson comes in averaging 15 per ball game. Kid can flat out play as well. We're ready to go. Delta moves from left to right on your dial, and San Juan wins the opening tip. They move from right to left on your radio dial and on your TV screen. Way out front with it. This is Jackson Torgerson. He'll come off that left side screen, wants to put it up, and he does. Corner of the free throw line, good. Wow, gets on the board quick.
Yeah, likes to shoot inside out right there. Kind of just came over the top of a screen and was able to put it down. So watch for him. That's a good sign for him to get going early.
Here's Derek Smith off on that angle right. Dribbles top of the key, pulls up, three-pointer. Got it. Derek Smith hits his first of the game, and Delta leads 3-2.
Almost the exact same play down on the other end. Smith just coming off a little high screen, stepped into a 3 and knocked it down.
Back the other way come the Broncos. They want to go inside. Ball's tipped away. Stolen. Here comes Jaeger Sprinter. Dribbles it off the heel of a San Juan Bronco. They'll come back the other way. Pump fake ball gets knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with San Juan, and Delta dodged a huge bullet right there.
And we'll call Jamin Bruff's name a lot. He was able to get back after that turnover to knock that ball away because that was an easy layup for San Juan. So good to see Jamin back after that concussion.
So they'll come to Torgerson down in that deep right corner. He wants to spin, can't get the shot up, goes way outside, long three-point shot, up and no good by Jackson Torgerson. Rebound to the Rabbits. Here comes Derek Smith. They got a wide open run out for Trevor Burton, and he gets caught under the basket, threw it up, had to wait a minute as that ball went clear above the basket, came down no good, and back come the Broncos, and Delta should have had a gimme. Here's a 3, good, way outside. And once again, this one is Jaden Torgerson.
Yeah, big man, can step outside, shoot the 3, does a lot of damage down low as well off of the block. So the two Torgerson brothers really carrying the weight right now early for San Juan.
6.5 to go. Here comes Derek Smith, drives baseline. He goes up as he fouled. There's a whistle. They say no, it's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rabbits. 5-3, San Juan on top here early in the first quarter in the play-in game. Ball comes in, Trevor Burton out on that angle, left dribbles. Comes free throw line, dumps it to Jamin Bruff. He'll go down the lane, kicks it to Brett Roundy. He's on the baseline up top now, Jaeger Springer. Springer drives, cut off. Dumps it to Roundy, puts it up, he's fouled, and he'll shoot a pair. Bucket won't go, but the big guy earns his way to the free throw stripe. And he will go to the Millard County Credit Union free throw line for low interest rates on auto and RV loans, online banking, and convenient mobile banking. Millard County Credit Union in Delta and Fillmore.
Foul right there on Baylor Eldridge, just his first. And that was set up by Jaeger Springer, able to get kind of to the high post, and then Brett did a great job of sealing off his man.
Second one no good, so Brett goes 1 of 2. The lead stays with San Juan 5-4.
Yeah, you'll see San Juan push the ball. They like to get out and run quite a bit. They don't have a great big presence down low, so they like to push the ball.
Down inside, they'll go to Jaden Torgerson. Jump shot, free throw line, off the iron, no good. Rebound, Trevor Burton of Delta. He'll get it to Springer. Springer pushes into the front court, now pulls up. Dribbles right side with it. Got Roundy down inside if they want him. Didn't find him though, Brady. They'll go up top. Trevor Burton around the horn now. Here's Jamin Bruff. Springer, here's his first three of the game. Got it!
Yeah. Good looking stroke. I like seeing Jaeger shoot the ball either coming from the inside out or off a pass from a wing, especially when I was on the top of the key, and that's exactly where he was. Set his feet and knocked it down. Good shot for Jaeger right there.
That's a Dairy Farmers of America three-pointer for Springer, and Delta back on top. 7-5, 5:28 to go here in the first. Torgerson lines up another three and knocks another one down. You just can't step off of him as they back away, and he says thank you very much. 8-7 San Juan back on top.
And just as we talked, they are letting it fly from behind the arc. You'll see that a lot this game. One of the keys of the game is who's going to be able to knock those shots down. Playing in an unfamiliar gym and against a team you haven't played before.
Here's Derek Smith, top of the key three-pointer. It's good, and he's 2 for 2 from back outside the three-point line. And that's another Millard County Credit Union knocked down, and here comes San Juan back 10-8. Rabbits reclaim the lead. And again, we want to thank Beaver Valley Hospital for the keys of the game, as Brady talked about it. Ball's tipped away. Ooh, looked like Bruff had it stolen, but it was knocked away from him. Broncos have it. Out front with it, Holiday. He'll give it off to Torgerson. Torgerson tries to go up and under. Can't get the shot to go. Nice defense there by Trevor Burton. Rebound to Roundy of Delta. Over the top, here comes Jamin Bruff. Baseline, pulls it up. Now to Roundy, back to Bruff, out on the angle. Well, they've got Roundy down low. They find him back
pass.
to Jamin Bruff. Layup, good.
Oh, all set up right there by Brett Roundy, getting the ball right there on the low post. Jamin did a back cut down the baseline, and Brett just handed it off, just like a quarterback to a running back, and this laid it in. Nice looking play right there.
So as we move closer to the halfway point here in this first quarter, and here's a whistle and kind of a ticky-tack foul on Jamin Bruff out front. That'll be his first. And the first team foul.
And like you say, a little ticky-tack foul. They've let them play quite a bit. 4 minutes have gone by here in the first quarter. Only one team foul apiece, so yeah, it's...
Shaw Nielsen, a 6'1" sophomore, into the game for San Juan. Here's a long shot, no good. Rebound off to Jamin Bruff, and he's fouled coming out of there with it. And we'll go the other way. Of course, we'll look for Mike's Food Town Offensive Player of the Game throughout the game. Also our Defensive Player of the Game, sponsored by Dairy Queen. Timberline sponsors our sub of the game. So here comes some pressure in the backcourt. That'll be Seth Pugh, the 5'10" junior, up really picking up Derek Smith. They know they can't let him get free, so they're going to face guard him the rest of the way. Here comes Bruff down the lane, throws up the runner, no good. Rebound foul over the back on Brett Roundy. Probably not the shot they wanted right there. Kind of a runner down the lane. It goes over the top of the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough shot going right down the lane, and then kind of waited too long to shoot it, so there was not an angle on the side of the backboard. And then you hate to see Brett Roundy pick up kind of not a smart foul. If you're going to, there's smart fouls and not smart fouls, and that definitely was not one.
Jake Day checks into the ball game for Coach Topham. He replaces Jamin Bruff. Here comes San Juan as they'll work it out front. Here's a long three down the barrel off the back iron, no good by Dylan Ivins. Rebound Delta. Here comes Smith, and he wanted to give it up to Jaeger Springer on the right. The defense came. And they got Derek for steps as he kept it a little too long.
And Derek Smith is really good at the Euro step. The problem was he just kind of shuffled his feet just a little bit before he started that Euro step. So good call by the official. Turnover, ball back to the Broncos.
Yeah, so here comes Jackson Torgerson with it. Torgerson comes off the angle left side now to Shaw Nielsen. He'll pump a three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound. Controlled by San Juan for a minute. They tried to throw it off of a Delta player. It gets loose. Delta picks it up. Here's Day only had Trevor Burton underneath, layup, and he missed it.
Wide open layup. Yeah.
Got too far under the basket, and he tried to flip it up over the top, and it rolls off. That's a bad one there for the Rabbits. And here's a layup, no good, missed by Jackson Torgerson. Back the other way. We're in a hurry. Smith pulls up three, down the barrel, off the iron, no good. Jake Day with a rebound for the Rabbits. And there's the travel by Springer. Had the open three. Thought about it for a minute and then tried to put it on the floor, and he got called for steps, and the turnovers right now hurting Delta a little bit.
Yeah, they need to slow it down just a hair. Take advantage when they can run, but when it's not there, try not to force anything. Be patient on the offensive end.
Jackson Torgerson brings it up, kicks it left side now. Here's Shaw Nielsen with it. He'll take another three, top of the key, in and out, tough luck shot, rebound, Trevor Burton. for Delta, and Jaeger Springer will have it coming the other way. 12-8 with 2:20 to go in the first. Delta with the lead. Day with it, picked up his dribble, a little bit of trouble, goes high post. Roundy back to Day, he'll pump a three, off the iron, no good. Rebound, Jaeger Springer on a hustle. Here is a shot by Smith, good! Derek Smith from the free throw line, and he's got 8.
Credit Jaeger Springer right there for getting that offensive rebound. He just a 6'2", long and scrappy. He was able to catch the ball and find a streaking Derek Smith down the lane for an easy 10-foot jumper.
Now here's a whistle away from the ball. And an offensive foul is going to be called on San Juan. And now here comes Tanner Gonder. Dawson Dutson chase fouls all of them into the game. And also looks like going to have a Fish Lake Lumber timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this 30-second break.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the big blue trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
And we take a quick look at the Eagles Landing scoreboard for gas, snacks, automotive service, and High Country Deli Chicken. Visit High Country Chevron. 1:50 to go. Delta leads it 14-8. They'll have the ball, and here comes Derek Smith with it. As he comes into the front court right side, Jake Day. Double team, got to find an open man. Does chase fouls at the baseline. Chase, pump fakes, go up and under, no good. Tip, good!
Oh, wow.
Tanner Gonder tips it up and in.
He's so long as well, was able to go up off a missed shot from Chase Fouls and was able just to tip it right back up and in.
16-8, Rabbits on top. Here comes San Juan with the ball way out front. That'll be Seth Pugh with it. He'll hit it right side. Now they'll come top of the key. Inlay stolen. Right there. Chase fouls up to Dawson Dutson. He's going to take it one-on-one up to the bucket and missed it. Blocking foul called, and he'll shoot 2.
And I like Dawson taking that ball to the hoop. You know, he had one San Juan player to beat. Ended up being number 32, Ramsey Holiday, and was able to slip around him for a blocking foul. Now Dawson will shoot 2 shots.
A couple San Juan Broncos waiting to come in here at the after this free throw. We'll tell you who they are. First free throw, good by Dawson Dutson. His first point of the game. Landon Pemberton, a 5'11" junior forward, comes into the game, and Ramsey Holiday back in for San Juan. Second one rolls off, no good. And the rebound to San Juan. Here they come the other way. Ivans with it out on the right side. Works baseline, spins, ball stripped away, and out of bounds. Delta couldn't quite get it before it rolled to the end line. It'll stay with the Broncos with 1:03 to go here in the first quarter.
Good spin move right there by Ivans, but a Delta player was able just to put his hand right in there and slip the ball out of his hands.
Out on top, Holiday around the horn left side. Here is another 3 up and no good by Jaden Torgerson. Rebound chased down by Dawson Dutson, and he'll get it to Derek Smith, the outstanding sophomore for the Rabbits, who leads Delta in scoring, second in the 3A at 20 points per game. He'll hand it off to Tanner Gonder. Tanner dribbles top of the key, dumps it right side. Jake Day drives to the free throw line, goes low down the baseline to fouls, gets loose, ball picked up by Smith. Jumper no good. Tanner Gonder with a rebound. To Dutson, he'll drive baseline. He puts up the runners, blocked. Back into the hands of Gonder, got to find some help, finds Jake Day. 3, out on the angle left, off the iron, no good, and travel is going to be called. And Delta caught a break there because Jaden Torgerson went up, got the rebound, and there was a lot of contact. He goes to the floor, no foul called, and they'll call it travel.
Yeah, Delta very fortunate right there. Kind of looked a little bit out of sorts in their offense and was able to get a turnover right there.
No movement. Oh, and that's going to be a technical foul.
Can't do that.
As Dawson Dutson went to inbound the ball, and it was slapped out of his hands by one of the Broncos, and so Delta's going to get free throws here. Boy, there's a huge break for the Rabbits. Dawson was on the baseline waiting to inbound. As he went to pass the ball was slapped down, and first free throw by Derek Smith is good. And I'm kind of with head coach Ryan Nielsen. He wants an explanation. I would too. I want to know, are you sure the ball left his hand or hadn't left his hand in time?
And it was close. It was really, really close. San Juan player definitely reached across that imaginary line that goes straight up and down from the baseline. But whether he knocked it out of his hands or not, I don't know. But he definitely did cross that line.
So Derek Smith knocks down both free throws off of the technical. He's got 10 to lead all scores in this one. Boy, has the sophomore come to play here today. 19-8, Delta leads it. 21.7 seconds to go here in the quarter. Ball comes into the backcourt to Derek Smith. He works against Ramsey Holiday. Down to 15, down to 14, crossover dribble. Now comes to Tanner Gonder. Down to 10, still plenty of time. Right side, Jake Day. Cross court, Dawson Dutson. Dribbles to the free throw line. Pulls up, jumper, got it, Dawson Dutson. And down to 2 seconds, down to 1. San Juan will heave it whole full court, and ooh! Almost went in off the back iron. At the end of the first quarter, Delta has come out on fire. They lead it 21-8. We'll be back after this 1-minute break.
Sevier Valley Hospital supports our local athletes, not only during the game, but when they need some help to get back into it too. Our own team of starters includes physicians who specialize in orthopedic and general surgery, ENT, podiatry, family and internal medicine, pain management, and other areas of care. And they work to repair sports and everyday injuries right at our hospital, helping to keep both our athletes and their fans close to home for your care. Sevier Valley Hospital, healing for life.
We offer quick service on your loan request. We make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for an answer from some out-of-town loan committee. It's one of the advantages of banking with hometown people. You're independent, so are we. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC, hometown people, home.
And welcome back inside of Wasatch High School. Alongside Brady Nielsen, I'm Ken Nielsen. Nate Palmer produces this one for us on local channel 10, Centricom.com. And welcome in those that are listening on Mid-Utah Sports Radio Network. I don't know what the holdup is here. Delta will have the ball to start this second quarter. Derek Smith led all scorers in the first quarter with 10. And here come the Rabbits. Springer out on that angle left. Puts it on the floor now. Gets it way out front to Derek Smith. Back to Jager. Thought about a three. Now, ooh, held it too long. Tried to go high post. It's stolen. And here comes San Juan on a run out. Layup. Good. Beautiful move right there to the bucket for Jackson Torgerson. He's got 4. Jaden's got 6. They account for all 10.
San Juan kind of in a 3-2 zone, maybe more of a trapping zone. That gave Delta fits last time.
Roundy with a shot up. No good. Gets his own rebound and then is wrestled down from behind. That'll be a foul. Roundy too far under the basket, tried to lay it up, it rolled over the hoop, and then he goes all the way underneath and gets his own rebound.
Yeah, the biggest problem right there, like I said, he found himself too far underneath the basket when he initially caught the ball, but still fought back to get that rebound on the other side of the basket.
Springer, wide open 3, angle left, got another one.
Yeah, Jager Springer wide open there on the inbounds play. Nobody around him, stepped right into it, knocked it down. Can't leave him open.
24-10, here comes Torgerson back the other way. Beautiful spin move, lays it up, and it rolls off no good. That was a nice looking move by Jaden Torgerson. It just rolled off for him. Here comes Burton for Delta. Angle right, thought about a 3, doesn't take it. Goes high post to Roundy. And now a collision down inside. Derek Smith and
Ramsey Holiday right there. Ramsey Holiday with, getting a little physical. And we've seen that in the past.
With Derek,
With Derek, a lot of teams think they can get in his head by kind of overpowering and maybe muscling him up a little bit, and that's exactly what happened there. Derek now will shoot 1-and-1 after the Ramsey foul.
First one, good. Derek at the Millard County Credit Union free throw line knocks the first one down, and we certainly want to thank all of our sponsors that are with us that allow us to bring you these games. 11 for the sophomore. Make it 12.
Now watch Jaden Torgerson. If he gets the ball down low again, he's got great footwork. He'll spin. He always spins back to his right side, which he did just a minute ago. Let's see if he does it again.
26-10, Rabbits lead it. Here comes San Juan with the ball. As they swing it around the horn, up top left side, Ivans rolls to the basket, lays it up in. Beautiful move by Dylan Ivans.
Yeah, good take. Came off a screen and just went right to the block and laid it up and in.
San Juan needed a bucket right there as they cut this back to 14. 26-12 your score with 6:35 to go in the first half. Roundy way out on front. Goes right side, Jamin Bruff down to Springer, back to Bruff. He'll try a 3-pointer. Good!
Good shot.
And everybody's knocking threes down. Jamin with 5 in the game. He's got a 3. Smith's got a 3. And a foul as I look down.
Derek Smith.
Maybe a little frustration foul?
Well, I don't know. It could have been. Could have been a little frustration foul underneath after that made basket by Jamin Bruff. But first personal on Derek Smith.
29-12. Delta on top. San Juan with the ball as they'll come out top. Ivans puts it between his legs. Goes down the lane. Spits the defense and then a whistle and a foul. And if this is on Derek, it'll be his second. They're going to talk. It's either Derek Smith or Brett Roundy. We'll wait for the call. And we'll still wait to see who they're going to call this one on.
Yeah, on Derek Smith.
And that is second on Derek Smith. So he may come out for a little while at the free throw line with the first free throw off the iron, no good. That's Dylan Ivans, the 6-foot senior guard. He's got 2 in the game. He'll have another free throw. And Jake Day checks back into the ball game and replaces Derek Smith. Second free throw is good. We'll see how long Coach Topham will keep Derek on that bench. Here's Jamin Bruff. They break the press. On down low, beautiful pass to Roundy, and he lays it up and in. Give credit to Jamin Bruff on a beautiful pass. Roundy with 3. 31-13. Once again, here comes the drive. Up with a hoop and good. Dylan Ivans again. He's got 5. He's starting to come to life for the Broncos.
Yeah, now the Broncos come in a 3/4 court trap.
Delta breaks it.
Breaks it very easily.
Here comes Jake Day with it. And he tried to go out to Trevor Burton. It's stolen away easily. And San Juan on the run. Ivans to the bucket. Lays it up. No good. Tips it back in and good. And right now, Dylan Ivans is carrying San Juan on this one. He's got 7 points now. Here comes Bruff. Lays it off to Roundy. And Roundy lays it up and in again.
Yeah, Bruff just too quick. He handles the ball really well and was able to get his head up and find Brett wide open underneath the basket.
33-17 with 5:15 to go in the first half. Delta leads it. Here's Ivans with it out on top. They'll go around the horn right side. Jackson Torgerson cut off at the baseline. Comes way out on front now to Jaden Torgerson. Jaden dribbles left side, pulls up 3. Down the barrel, off the iron, no good. Rebound comes off to Trevor Burton of Delta. And he'll push into the front court. Comes right side, Jake Day goes down low to Roundy. Gets caught underneath, kicks it out to Bruff. He'll take a 3 from the left side. It's short. Rebound taken down by Jaden Torgerson of San Juan. And then kind of a silly foul in the backcourt as Bruff picks up a foul hanging around in the backcourt. That'll be 2 on him.
And that's, like you say, that's 2 on him. And that's unfortunate because that shot after he missed it came right back to him, but he kind of started jogging down the floor like it was going in. Had he stayed there, we got the rebound instead. He ends up picking up a personal foul. It's 2 on him, like you said.
So he'll come out of the ball game. Dawson Dutson back in for Jamin Bruff. Ivans down the lane, cut off. Outside, 18-foot hopper. Torgerson, no good. Rebound, Dawson Dutson of Delta. He'll get it off to Springer.
Now, no need to push the ball if you're Delta. Find an open shot.
Here's a layup from the baseline. Good.
Just like that.
Jake Day floats one up and it rolls in.
He almost jumped off of Brett Round. He landed on Brett, but good take by Jake Day.
35-17, 4:15 to go in the half. Delta with the lead as they're playing well. Ivans with it way out on front. Torgerson blocked.
Oh.
Took a 3 and out of nowhere comes Trevor Burton and swats it into the second row. Here's the replay if you're watching on local channel 10. Look how far Trevor Burton had to come, and he got up high and blocks it out of bounds.
And what great body control not to end up landing on Torgerson as he let that ball go. Jumped to the side, but is long enough, was able to just, like you say, swat that into the third row to the sands.
Ivans way out on top. They'll kick it. Here's a 3 off the iron, no good. Tip once, twice, no good. And the rebound taken down by Trevor Burton of Delta. He'll get it off to Jager Springer. Springer up the floor in a hurry. Left side, Dawson Dutson drives baseline, and then a whistle and a reach-in foul. And a break for the Rabbits because it looked like he might have rolled that over.
Yeah, might have carried that, but maybe the foul came before, or the foul came before that little dribbling violation.
State Farm Insurance stat check as we look at some of the scoring here. As we mentioned, 12 for Derek Smith to lead the Rabbits, 7 for Ivans to lead San Juan. Free throw rattles home and is good. Stuck in a state of falling behind with kids, finances, or insurance? Get an insurance check from State Farm agent Brent Stapley at 438-5451. Dawson with 4 points in the game. Make it 5 as he knocks down the second one. 37-17 with 3:52 to go in the first half. Delta leading it. Down the lane, jumper, no good. Nice rebound, though, by Ivans. Throws it off of a Rabbit out of bounds. And give Dylan Ivans all the credit in the world. Right now, he is really
he's playing well. got that offensive rebound before he fell out of bounds, threw it behind his back off of Delta Rabbit and out of bounds.
Here's Emily now up top. They'll go to Ivans. Ivans drives again, kicks it way out to Torgerson. He'll drive to the bucket, floats it up, no good. Rebound, Brett Roundy.
And great defense by Brett right there. Went straight up, didn't move his arms down at all, and was able to block part of that shot of Torgerson.
So Delta brings it into the front court. Here's Jake Day, top of the key. He'll hand it off to Trevor Burton. 3:25 and counting as Derek Smith sits on the bench with those 2 fouls. And Delta doing a nice job maintaining the lead. Skip pass left side. Burton, he'll drive baseline, pulls up, 18-foot hopper over the iron. No good. Rebound taken down by Dylan Ivans, and they'll push. Here come the Broncos the other way, up the floor. Torgerson, Jaden down the lane, has it knocked away and a foul called on the Rabbits.
Yeah, Jake Day, I believe, on a reach.
Actually, that was Jackson Torgerson driving down the lane, and he was fouled.
First personal foul on Jake Day. 16 foul on Delta. San Juan has 18 fouls.
So Jackson Torgerson will inbound under his own basket. They come out to Ivans. They'll run Torgerson around the right side. Here's a 3 off the iron. No good. Long rebound. Tipped and finally controlled by Springer. Up to Dawson. Doesn't. He's going to go all the way. Going to be challenged. Laid it up and probably should have went a little stronger. Tried to double pump and missed it.
I think he was expecting a little contact and the contact didn't come. And there's a foul on Brett.
And now Brett Roundy picks up the foul the other way.
And that'll be his second personal, if I'm not mistaken. So he's going to have to sit the rest of the half. 2:46 left in that half.
So Delta doesn't convert on their end, and then they give up a foul on the other end. That hurts as Brett Roundy's going to have to come to the bench. Chase Fowles waits to come in for him. So here's Dylan Ivans at the line. First one rolls off, no good.
A little bit of foul trouble for Delta, where you've got Jamin Bruff with 2, Derek Smith with 2, now Brett Roundy with 2.
And a timeout taken on the floor. Fish Lake Lumber timeout. Take a timeout to tackle a fix-it project or just stock up on IFA animal feed, Ace Hardware Supplies, all at Fish Lake Lumber and Beaver. Timeout. We'll be back right after this.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the best of America's coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. Intermountain Power Service Corporation strives for perfection and is honored to be actively involved with Delta, Millard, and Juab High Schools.
And welcome back to Heber City, Utah in the 3A play-in games. Winner gets a trip to Dixie State College next week to take on the South Summit Wildcats in the quarterfinals. Back at the free throw line is Dylan Ivans. Second of 2. This one comes off as well. No good. Rebound. Trevor Burton. Right now, San Juan just struggling with the shooting stroke.
Yeah,
they like to cast it up from the 3-point line. They hit a couple right off the bat, as did Jaden Torgerson. Here's a turnover. Here comes San Juan the other way. Jackson Torgerson floats it up and got it to go. Nice looking shot by Jackson Torgerson. He's got 6.
And the Broncos needed that really, really bad. They needed to stop the bleeding and find a bucket somehow, and Torgerson did right there.
Here's Springer, brings the ball up the right side of the floor. Now comes over the top left side. Dutson back to Springer. 2:15 to go here in the first half. 37-19. Delta leads it to the baseline. Oh, beautiful touch pass from Burton to Chase Fowles, and he missed the little tip. But the long rebound comes out to Springer, and they said he stepped out of bounds. And I didn't see that, to be honest with you, but nonetheless, it'll go the other way. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Delta up 18, 37-19. San Juan threw it away. They were trying to go to Ivans, cutting across the middle of the key, and the pass too big and out of bounds.
And Ivans was wide open. Just a little bit of frustration on the Broncos side of the ball right now. They're just not quite in sync right now.
So Springer walking the ball up the front court. Left side, they'll go to Dutson. Back to Springer, who just got across the timeline before he caught that ball. Skip pass over the top, and that's easily picked off, and a foul. They try to throw over the top.
Yeah, not a smart pass right there by Dawson, trying to skip it across court. No sense in doing that. Rabbits in control, just need to run the clock. 1:42 left, up 18 points. No.
Yep. Dylan Ivans.
Don't need to take any, risks right now.
So Ivans, the 6-foot senior guard at the free throw line. Free throw, no good. And the long rebound, though, is taken down by Jaden Torgerson. Delta did not block out very well right there. Now here comes Jager Springer and steals it away from Ivans. And with 1:32 to go, Delta brings it into the front court. Burton back to Day. Back to Burton, deep left corner. 1:26 left on the clock. 37-19, Rabbits lead it here. Baseline. Burton, he'll dribble inside the lane. Ooh, could have maybe turned and laid it up. He'll go to Day for a long jumper, and it's good. His foot was on the line, so it's just a two-pointer, but Jake Day.
And I like the patience.
Hitting him.
And I like the patience of the Rabbits right there, not to force anything. And Jake found himself getting a wide open shot and was able to knock it down.
39-19. Here's another three way out front there by Jackson Torgerson. No good, but the rebound taken by Torgerson and then, by Jaden Torgerson, and he lost it underneath the basket going up. It'll be Delta ball with 57.5, and here comes Tanner Gonder. He'll replace Chase Fowles for the final 57.5. So here's Springer. And you remember Delta has been playing without Derek Smith for what, the last 5 minutes, 6 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes. Because I think he went out with 6 minutes left in the first quarter or second quarter.
Springer, free throw line, dumps it now to Gonder. Back to Springer, way out front. Left side Day, he's feeling it. He takes another 18-foot hopper off the iron, no good. Rebound taken down by San Juan, and here comes Jaden Torgerson down the lane. Spin move, beautiful move, blocked. Ooh, and then a foul's going to be called. You can hear the Delta fans moaning and groaning because Trevor Burton went up. You'll see it if you're watching on local channel 10. Went up high. Ooh.
Yeah, it's a tough call, and like we talked, Jaden likes to spin back to his right side. Every single time he'll do that.
First free throw, no good.
And the Broncos continue to struggle from the free throw line.
They are 1 for 6 from the free throw line on the Broncos, so they haven't helped their cause here at the charity stripe. Second one is good. 7 now for Jaden Torgerson, and it's 39-20. With 25 seconds to go, Delta should hold for one, I would assume. Ball into the front court. Here's Dawson Dutson back to Springer. Now to
victory kind of
holds it. Now he'll put it on the floor. Back to Springer. Left side to Dutson. Down to 10. Now Delta can go. Down to 9. Right side, they'll go. Day down to Gonder. Back to Day. Outside to Springer. Got to get one up here. Down to 2. Three-pointer by Day. And off the iron it comes. And the buzzer sounds. And at the end of the first half, the Delta crowd, which is huge here in the building, comes to their feet as they cheer on the Rabbits. They lead it 39-20. Don't go away, as we'll come back with some stats here after this as you listen to the Jones and DeMille Engineering Halftime Show. Jones and DeMille Engineering supports our youth and their efforts to develop new talents and passions, paving the way to success. Best of luck to our rural teams this season. 39-20 for the Delta Rabbits. We'll be back after this.
Nearly every person reaches a point in their lives when they need to have their wisdom teeth removed. Dr. Barton of Elevate Oral and Facial Surgery is the choice for wisdom tooth removal that can give you the peace of mind that you want. Having completed an additional 6 years of hospital-based surgical and anesthesia training after dental school makes him uniquely qualified to help you. Dr. Barton always takes the time to clearly explain the procedure so that you fully understand what to expect and are comfortable with your treatment. Visit them online at richfieldoralsurgery.com or call them at 435-287-4455. Elevate Oral and Facial Surgery.
Materion Natural Resources in Delta, Utah, advocating education and athletic competition in our Millard County communities. Materion is the only source of high-quality beryllium in North America. Beryllium is used in your car, cable TV, and tablet. It's even used in your cell phone. Because of beryllium, you're connected with family, friends, classmates, social media, and the web. Materion offers a safe and successful sports season to all Millard County schools. Materion Natural Resources.
It's time to step out of one-size-fits-all medicine. Service Drug is now offering compound prescriptions that are uniquely personalized for you. The pharmacist at Service Drug will work with your doctor to personalize the dosage, and they can combine compatible drugs to simplify your medication schedule. They also feature flavorings that are child-friendly and eliminate unnecessary fillers to stop adverse reactions to medication. Ask your doctor how you could benefit from a compound prescription. And remember, it's service first at Service Drug in Delta and Fillmore.
We at Styler Daniels are proud to be a part of our local community by serving the needs of our agricultural and corporate partners. From estate planning, real estate, water law, or litigation, we are here to provide superior quality legal services, and we are proud supporters of Delta High Athletics.
Come by Swizzle Soda Shop in Delta to try our specialty drinks, snow cones, hand-scooped ice cream, baked treats, and more. There's plenty of room to hang out with friends and even play Xbox on our big screen TV. So come on by to Swizzle Soda Shop at 189 West Main Street in Delta.
Once again, Welcome back inside of Wasatch High School, and of course inside of our Jones and DeMille Engineering halftime show. From slam dunks to buzzer beaters, the Jones and DeMille Engineering team is here to help you tackle the toughest infrastructure issues. And we take a quick look at our State Farm Insurance stat check. From that first half, Delta really shooting the lights out, Brady, as they were 13 of 26 from the field. They were 50%, and 8 for 10 at the free throw line, 80%. So, wow. Ball's going in the basket for the Rabbits. They were led in that first half. Derek Smith was leading the way with 10. 8 points for Jager Springer, who hit a couple of big threes. 5 points for Brett Roundy, 5 for Dawson Dutson, 4 for Jake Day. And the two players that are, well, actually 3 players that are really carrying San Juan. Dylan Ivins with 7. Also, Jaden Torgerson has 7. Jackson Torgerson has 6. But you look at the shooting percentage for the San Juan Broncos in the first half. 8 for 29, just 27.6%, and they're only 2 of 14 from the three-point line, and that's where they like to make their living.
They like to make their living from behind the arc. You're right. They put up a lot of threes and only shooting 14% from behind the arc. Interesting, that San Juan's actually shot 3 more times than the Rabbits have, and that surprised me when I looked at those numbers. But you're right, 14%, shot 14 threes in that first half, as Delta shot 10 and made 5 of them.
Also another huge number in this ball game. Delta leading the rebound battle, 22 to 12. 6 of them offensively, only 1 offensive board for San Juan. So Delta doing a nice job controlling the glass. So those are your halftime stats here from Wasatch High School. Let's take another quick break, after which we'll come back with second half action right after that, as you listen to Delta High and San Juan High basketball right here on the Sports Leader in Utah, Centricom.com, local channel 10, and Mid-Utah Radio.
You remember your family, right? Those cute little zombies that are always stuck to their screens? Well, with router limits, you can manage screen time, filter web content, and track the browsing history of all your kids. All you have to do is plug this little guy into your router. Seriously, that's it. Router limit starts with screen time. You can set a schedule for each family member, what they can do online and when they can do it. You can filter content by category or even by specific website. Sure, you've got great kids, but sooner or later, they're going to come in contact with something that's not so great. Router Limits lets you see what they see so that you can have those important conversations before the internet has them for you. Router Limits helps my family disconnect from devices and reconnect with each other.
Visit Centricom.com to learn more.
At Farm Bureau, when we talk about protecting what matters most, we're not just talking about things with walls and things with wheels. We're talking about people, your family. Everything that's important to you is important to us. That's why our agents are ready to help protect your future and give you peace of mind today. Visit us online or just stop by to see how Farm Bureau agents make insurance simple.
In Delta and Fillmore, contact Chad or Melanie to see how they make insurance simple.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
And once again, welcome back to Heber City alongside Brady Nilsson. I'm Ken Nielsen. Nate Palmer to my left as he takes care of producing this one. And Mike Training with us as well out of Mid-Utah Radio. We appreciate them so much as they give these kids so much exposure, Brady, as they've been on TV and on the radio so many times this year. It's fun to see the kids, both girls and boys, get this kind of a look throughout the state. They got grandparents watching. I believe Derek Smith's grandmother is watching back in Virginia. There's people all over that watch their grandkids and community members also that tune in.
Yeah, it's so nice to have that technology and that capability and someone to be out there, and like to thank our sponsors for being able to let us do that, because, yeah, without that, it's back in the old days when the only time you could watch a game is when you were sitting in the gym. Yep. Now it's you can sit in the comforts of your own home, watch it on TV, or tune in on the radio, or just watch it up on the internet. So we appreciate Centricom, Local Channel 10, and Mid-Utah Radio.
And we want to thank our regional sponsor, Zions Bank, Centricom High-Speed Internet, which I have, by the way. If you want great internet, get a hold of Centricom. They'll set you up. Sahara Motor, Service Drug, Utah Independent Bank, Intermountain Severe Hospital, Elevate Oral and Facial Surgery, Materion, Natural Resources, Intermountain Power Service Corporation, All Around Dental Care, National Vinyl Products, Mountain Utah Family Medicine, Farm Bureau Insurance of Delta and Fillmore, and Swizzle Soda Shop, and Styler Daniels Law Firm. Those are our regional sponsors here for the tournament. And we're about ready to get back to action, and it will be the Beaver Drug and Gift start of the second half for a full-service pharmacy, gifts, cards, medical equipment, diabetic supplies. Visit Beaver Drug and Gift at 98 North Main in Beaver. And as we come back to live action here, again, we want to thank Brad James. He takes care of the stats for us, does such a good job. He's been here for the full 2 days. And we want to thank him for helping us out.
Yeah, he does a fantastic job, multitasks, and hands us those stats right at halftime. So we appreciate Brad very much.
So San Juan will have the ball to start this second half, as they'll get it to Ivans on that left side. Drives to the baseline, nice pass underneath there to, I believe that's Eldridge. Now here's the jumper, little runner from Jaden Torgerson. He knocks it down. He's got 9, and he gets San Juan the first bucket of the half. Derek Smith back on the floor to start this half, along with Trevor Burton, Brett Roundy, Jamin Bruff, and also Jager Springer. Here is Smith, drives baseline, and he is fouled on the baseline. I think this is going to go against Ramsey Holiday.
Yep, it is. Yeah, Derek just caught the edge right there and went down the baseline, and Ramsey just bumped him a little too hard out of bounds. Rabbit ball right underneath their own basket.
So 2 on Ramsey. Ball comes in, Burton, his jumper from 18 feet short. Rebound somehow controlled by Jamin Bruff, wow. And he throws it up over his head backwards, and it goes in.
Yeah, that was a blind shot right there by Jamin. Credit him with the rebound and the putback. Yeah, fantastic shot right there by Jamin Bruff.
He's got 7 for the Rabbits, as they are glad to have him back. Here's a 3.
Yep, I was going to say, you got to step out on him. You can't let Jackson Torgerson get started, because once he starts to feel it, he'll start hoisting them up.
Yep, he's got 9 in the ball game now, and the lead is down to 16. 41-25, just under 7 to go here in this third period of play. Lob down inside to Brett Roundy. Has it knocked away, gets it back, and then he throws it away. Tried to go baseline to Trevor Burton, and it goes out of bounds. San Juan ball. So the ball will come in now for Jackson Torgerson of San Juan. He'll bring it into the front court. Jamin Bruff going to pick him up. They'll go right side to Jaden Torgerson. Down to Ivans underneath the basket. Wants to force it up. Blocked, though, by Springer.
Yep.
Springer is so long at 6'2", and then he's got long arms.
Oh,
up the
look
floor.
At him.
Here's a run out. Jamin Bruff lays it up and in.
Wow, credit Jager with the block, turnover, steal, and then an assist as he finds a streaking Jamin Bruff down the right side.
Torgerson to the bucket. He's fouled, and if this is on Roundy, it's his 3rd. 43-25 with 6:26 to go.
And it is on Brett. That's his 3rd personal foul. 6:26 in the 3rd quarter, so that's pretty early to be picking up your 3rd foul. And Coach Topham will make a substitution with Chase Fowles after the free throw here.
2 for 7 were the Broncos in the first half. And Jackson Torgerson hits the first one. 10 now for Torgerson in the game. He'll have another. Short rebound. Springer. Springer turns up the floor to Jamin Bruff, and San Juan gets back defensively, so he'll hold it up, goes to the baseline to Chase Fowles on that right side. One dribble now out front. Trevor Burton thought about a 3, gives it up to Springer. He takes the 3, and it's no good. Rebound comes off to Jaden Torgerson. And they'll get it to Ivans up the floor. Crossover dribble, top of the key. They'll go back. Torgerson down the lane, floats it up. Got it. Beautiful move there by
Torgerson.
Yep. That was Jaden, I believe. There's a shot up and in.
Yep. Right down the barrel, right at the free throw line. Derek just crossed him over and went right to free throw line, stopped and popped and nailed it.
14 for Derek Smith. Ivans to the bucket. Bucket lays it up, no good. Rebound right back into his hands, and he missed a little layup, and then a whistle and a foul.
Frustration there, foul on Dylan Ivans. He's just a little mad at himself that he didn't make that wide open layup. If you're watching on TV, you can see that, and then kind of comes over the back.
45-28 with 5:36 to go in the third quarter. Here comes the full court pressure. Ball comes into Jamin Bruff, and he'll turn immediately and go into the front court right by everybody, and then hands it off to Burton. Back to Bruff in the deep right corner. Crossover dribble, baseline, goes all the way up and under. Can he make another one? No. Rebound taken down this time by Jaden Torgerson. He'll turn and push into the front court. Up top to Ivins, around the horn, left side. Jackson Torgerson, his jumper, good, and he knocks another three down. Jackson Torgerson, he's got 2 threes here in this third quarter. Smith, wow, little hand check, and there comes the whistle finally. I was going to say, that was a little too much for the referee to let go, and I think Ramsey Holiday's going to pick up the personal.
And to go back to Jackson Torgerson on that last three, he's really starting to heat up. Della's got to do a little better job of at least putting a hand in his face and not letting him shoot those threes.
Ball comes in. Here's Derek Smith, bumped at the free throw line. Uh-oh. He goes down hard, and that was and the referee's talking, I think, to Ramsey Holiday, because something went on right there on that. We'll watch here on the replay to see what happened. Ball comes in to Trevor Burton. He hands off to Derek Smith, and as he goes up, I don't know if it was a trip or I'm not sure what. Kind of walks by him and looks down. I'm not sure if that was what it was, but nonetheless, here comes Derek Smith to the free throw line. And I think that's the 4th personal as well. Free throw, no good on Ramsey Holiday. So we'll see if they choose to substitute. I believe they did. I think
he took a seat.
Yep, they took him out. So that'll be 4 on Ramsey. He'll have to probably sit, I would bet, for the rest of the quarter. Second one's no good. So a little uncharacteristic of Derek, misses both of them. Here is a corner 3 ball, no good. Rebound by Ivins, nicely done. Blocked out of there though by Trevor Burton. It's starting to get real physical.
Physical, and that's going to be unfortunate here.
Look at the lob all the way down to Bruff, to Burton. Jumper from deep in the left corner, no good. Rebound to Jamin Bruff, bounces it to Chase Fowles, layup, good! Chase Fowles with his first bucket, and give Bruff all the credit in the world for finding him.
He did. He's hustling, getting a lot of offensive rebounds right there.
3, angle right, good. This one by Seth Pugh, his first points of the game, 5'10" junior guard, averages 5 per contest. That was a nice looking stroke as the lead's down to 13, 47-34 with 4:12 to go. In the third quarter, I should say. Burton, he drives, pulls up, 10-footer.
Oh,
good.
Wow,
From behind the backboard.
He shot that ball over the top of the corner of the backboard and in. That's a fantastic shot.
His first points of the game. Torgerson, he gets fouled as he tries to spin past Jamin Bruff. And whistle comes. Bruff will pick up the personal.
Bruff just kind of wrapped his arms around him as Torgerson spun back to his left. That's an easy call, and that's going to be Jamin's 3rd personal foul, 2nd team foul on Delta.
First one no good. Boy, they have just struggled there tonight. Just 3 for 10 are the Broncos from the free throw line. Jackson will have one more. He's got 13 in the ball game. This one rolls in. And here comes the pressure again. Derek Smith handles the ball. Now they'll back off as Smith works it into the front court. 49-35 with 3:45 to go in this third period. Here comes Smith out on the angle left, gets a screen. Well, they leave him wide open. He'll take the 3 off the iron, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds, and it will be San Juan basketball. Since Derek went down hard here a couple of possessions ago, he's just trying to kind of shake things off a little bit.
Yeah, he got, I don't know if it was undercut or what happened by Ramsey Holiday right there, but.
Here's another 3. Look out, this one's good. Shaw Nielsen hits his first bucket of the game, and this lead is down to 11, 49-38 with 3:22 to go. Springer, left side, Trevor Burton. Now to Derek Smith, deep left corner. Comes across the free throw line to the bucket, lays it up and it rolls off. He tried to tip it in, no good. Chase Fowles gets an offensive rebound and a putback. Chase Fowles with 4.
And I like that offensive possession by Delta right there, by not settling for an outside shot, working the ball inside.
Down the lane, Ivins, count the bucket, and he's fouled as they didn't see him streaking down the middle. And Dylan Ivins lays it up and in. He's got a free throw coming.
Yeah, and San Juan did exactly what we were talking about on the other end. They're just trying to pound the ball inside, and that's exactly what happened.
And a timeout going to be taken here as Delta wants to talk about it. So we'll take it with them. Fish Lake Lumber timeout, 51-40, and a free throw coming when we get back after this break.
I'm Dr. Jason Standring, Central Valley Medical Center. I wanted to become a doctor because as I grew up, my family had a family doc that delivered my siblings and took care of us when we were sick and if we had to go to the hospital, and I wanted to do the same thing. Family medicine allows me to do that. I love the fact that I can take care of families throughout their lifespan, from birth and throughout their growing years and their families, even until the end of life care. I'm Dr. Jason Standring at Central Valley Medical Center, and we're accepting new patients, and I'm eager to get to know you and your family.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
And you're back just in time for the free throw. Dylan Ivins with a chance to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Hard off the iron, no good. Rebound, Trevor Burton. And again, the free throw woes just keep coming for the Broncos. Here comes Derek Smith the other way, 51-40. 2:50 to go in the third quarter. Here's Jager Springer as they just hand it off from the top of the key back and forth. Wow. Had Smith open, they choose not to go that way. They'll go to Burton. He'll take a three, angle right. Hard off the back iron. Derek Smith with a rebound, beautiful. Now they'll go Gonder. Now to Jake Day, drives baseline, cut off, back out to Burton. He'll get it off to Derek Smith. Crossover dribble. Oh, look at this step all the way to the bucket.
Wow.
And he lays it in. Beautiful.
Yeah, you can't defend that. Just a quick crossover back to the left side. 2 long steps in a lane with the left hand.
16 for Derek Smith in the lead at 13. Here's a three, and it's good. Nobody gets out on Jackson Torgerson, and he lines another one up. 53-43. Coach Topham saying, you got to get out and get a hand up.
And that's his third three of the game, so he's really starting to feel it.
Tanner Gonder way out front. Now to Burton, drives all the way to the hole, lays it up and in. Beautiful move there by Trevor Burton. He's got 4.
Good take by Trevor to just see that lane and go right down the middle, not worry about any shot blockers.
Torgerson, left side. Here's another three, deep left corner, way over the top. Rebound comes off to Jackson Torgerson. He lines up another one. This is off no good. Rebound Trevor Burton. And they'll hand it to Derek Smith. He'll push into the front court.
And it looks like the Broncos are going to try to get back in this game with their three-point shooting. They're not afraid to put it up.
Gonder from 3, and it's no good. Rebound taken down by Sean Nielsen. And back come the Broncos. Here's Dylan Ivins down the lane. Boom, runs right over the top of Jager. Trevor Burton takes the charge. They got it. We'll go the other way.
And Trevor's really good at that. He's done that all year long. He'll see somebody coming kind of out of control down the lane. He'll set up. He's a bigger guy, 6'2", and he can absorb some of that contact. That's exactly what he did. Held his ground, and Ivins went right over the top of him.
So a minute 20 to go in the third, 55-43. Delta with the lead and the ball. Here's Smith out on top. He'll hand it to Burton. Burton puts it on the floor, goes top of the key, and now hands it off to go. Keeps it himself, goes by his man, and nothing from behind apparently. He hits the floor. Here comes San Juan the other way. And they'll take a way out there three, and it's good. Sean Nielsen with his second three. So no call on one end, turns into a three-point bucket on the other. Here comes Smith, left side Day, now to Burton, deep left corner. It's a 9-point contest, 55-46. Gonder thought about a three and then threw it behind Burton, who didn't see it. Dawson Dutson goes and gets it. Dawson, left side, Gonder. Gonder thought about pulling up for another three, now gets it off to Burton. And they can hold for one. It's down to 32 seconds. Down low, they'll go to Gonder. Gonder, one dribble, now needs to get rid of it. Cross court, Jake Day. Now to Burton, rises for three. No good. Rebound. Look at Derek Smith go up. Oh, and he's fouled as he goes back up. He'll shoot 2.
So smart of a player to come down with that offensive rebound. Pump fake, get his defender up in the air, and then draw the contact and get 2 free throws.
Were you a little surprised they took that shot with about 20 seconds?
22 seconds left. I don't know why you're going to take that. That's a tough shot from the corner. Fortunate for the Rabbits, Derek Smith was able to get the rebound and go back up.
First one hits the front of the iron, rolls up and in for Derek Smith. 17 in the game for the sophomore, and the lead back to 10 with 18.6 seconds to go Once again, at the Millard County Credit Union free throw line is Smith. Second one, good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 18 now for Derek. 57-46 with 16 seconds to go. This will be Jackson Torgerson way out front, working against Dawson Dutson. Down to 10, down to 9. Wants to go to the bucket. Cut off, falls down, gets it off to Ivans. Ivans gets it back out. Here's another three, angle left. This is way off the mark, out of bounds. And with 0.3 seconds, now wait a sec. The official's pointing San Juan's ball, and that shouldn't be.
Yeah, that
was an air ball out of bounds.
There was not.
I'm not sure what the official on the baseline's thinking about there. He just let it fly. There was nobody near him.
And that's what the officials are asking. Did you see it get tipped?
There was not a defender. I don't think it was in 2 or 3 feet.
Yeah, nobody touched it going out of bounds. Oh, he said it is. He said it was tipped.
Nope. It is Delta's. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So they're going to give it to San Juan with 0.3 seconds. That's way surprising, but we'll play on. Here we go. So inbound, here's the tip, and it's knocked out of bounds. Burton went up, knocked it away. So at the end of 3, San Juan coming out playing much better as they've cut this down to 11-point contest. 57-46, we'll be back after this 1-minute break.
Sahara Motors, just north of Delta, makes the vehicle buying process easy and stress-free just for you. Choose from 5 new brands under one roof and let the adventure begin. That's right, Sahara Motors has new Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram all under one roof to make the process quick and easy. Oh yeah, and an entire lot full of pre-owned vehicles completes the deal. Be sure to welcome Kaylin Sperry to the sales force at Sahara Motors, just north of Delta.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the big blue trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
And as we come back for the final 8 in this one, as Craig Boulderjack would say, buckle up, because this should be a good finish.
Yeah, 26-point quarter by the Broncos right there. That's just a ton of points.
Phenomenal. Delta will have it to start this third quarter. San Juan in a little bit of a kind of a 1-3-1 zone. Delta way out front with it. Here's Springer, and he threw it away. Diving in front and stealing this is going to be Shaw Nielsen. Goes down the lane and lays it up and in. You can just see him eyeing that one up.
Yeah, it was just too complacent on the Rabbits' side of just not taking care of the ball.
57-48, leads down to 9. 7:27 to go in the game. Derek Smith by his man. Pumps it up from the free throw line. He's fouled, and he'll shoot a pair as he felt the contact come. He'll go back to the Millard County Credit Union free throw line. Again, we want to thank all of our sponsors: Zions Bank, Centricom High-Speed Internet, Local Channel 10, Sahara Motors, Service Drug, Utah Independent Bank, Intermountain Severe Hospital, Elevate, Oral and Facial Surgery. And here's Derek at the line. Free throw, good.
These are where games are won and lost, and specifically win or go home type situations is at the free throw line. You've got to knock down free throws when the clock is stopped and you're there by yourself.
Makes them both 8 for 10 is Derek at the free throw line. 20 in the ball game to lead all scorers for the sophomore. Here goes Torgerson, kind of a little out of control. Missed the layup. Delta on a run out. Here's Dawson Dutson all the way down, and then a whistle in the backcourt. And neither team's going to like this call. This is clear back in the backcourt. They're going to call Dylan Ivans for a foul, and Delta was going for a layup.
Yeah, they had a layup, so that's one of those calls I don't like. Coach Topham doesn't either when Delta has a wide open layup in the front court, and a foul's committed clear back 80 feet away in the backcourt.
This might work out in the favor of San Juan, depending on Jager Springer's ability to shoot the free throws right here. He has 6 points in the game on 2 threes. Free throw, good. Nice looking stroke there by the 6'2" junior, who's had a great year. Averages 8 points per ball game, and he'll have one more. Yeah, I was watching down for the layup, did not see what happened in the backcourt. Second one, though, no good.
And it does work out in San Juan's favor.
Rebound, Jaden Torgerson. He'll bring it into the front court. Kicks it left side. Here is a long three. No good, but Ivans with another offensive rebound. Another three out front, and it's banked in by Jackson Torgerson. He's got 4 threes in the ball game.
And give Ivans all the credit for getting that offensive rebound. Kicking it out there for Jackson to knock that 3 down, to bank it in.
Back to a 9-point game, 6:47. And here's another reach in from behind. This will go against Jackson Torgerson on Derek Smith. And Derek back to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. He's getting a few words from his coach over on that far side. And here comes Derek back to the Millard County Credit Union free throw line. Running out of space on my stat sheet here. First free throw, good. What beautiful rotation on the ball. 21 now for Derek. 9 for 11 from the free throw line. And you said it, Brady. Free throws may decide this one. Good again. 22 now for Derek. 62-51, 6:45 to go in the ball game. Here comes Dylan Ivans. Picks up the dribble, looks for some help. He'll find it in Shaw Nielsen. Shaw drives, pulls up, can't get the shot up. Kicks it out now to Jaden Torgerson. Back steps, three-pointer, in and out. Tough luck shot. Rebound, Trevor Burton. He'll push into the front court for the Rabbits. Veers off to the left side. Now hands it to Jamin Bruff. Clock running, 6:23 and counting in the ball game. Now to Dawson Dutson out near the W on the floor. Jager Springer now to Trevor Burton. He'll hand it off to Derek Smith. Derek all the way to the lane, lays it up. Got another one. The kid can flat out play this game, Brady. 24 for the sophomore to lead all scorers.
Yeah, so court savvy, was able to find the crease and just go right down the lane and lay it in.
Here's Ivans out on the angle right. Nice crossover dribble. To the baseline. He's fouled by Dawson Dutson, and free throws coming for the senior guard. 9 points in the game for Dylan Ivans. First one good.
And Dylan's just been a beast down low. He's not real tall, but he's a thick kid, pretty muscular.
Yep.
Does a lot of damage on the glass.
Good looking athlete as he knocks both free throws down. And I would assume he's probably leading them in rebounding as well. Oh, another run out for Delta. Dawson Dutson lays it up from the left side, and good, as they didn't see him streaking down the floor.
San Juan just completely fell asleep, and Dawson saw it and ran down by himself.
66-53. Out front, Jaden Torgerson. Spin move to the bucket.
Blocked. Oh.
Trevor Burton blocks it. Ball goes out of bounds off of a San Juan Bronco, and that one right there, Brady, that might be your defensive play of the game. South Creek Shell, stop of the game. Trevor Burton with a block right there. 5:39 to go, timeout on the floor. 66-53, Delta leads it. We'll be back to Wasatch High School after this.
Sevier Valley Hospital supports our local athletes, not only during the game, but when they need some help to get back into it too. Our own team of starters includes physicians who specialize in orthopedic and general surgery, ENT, podiatry, family and internal medicine, pain management, and other areas of care. And they work to repair sports and everyday injuries right at our hospital, helping to keep both our athletes and their fans close to home for your care. Sevier Valley Hospital, healing for life.
We offer quick service on your loan request. We make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for an answer from some out-of-town loan committee. It's one of the advantages of banking with hometown people. You're independent, so are we. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Hometown people, hometown spirit.
5:59 left, or excuse me, 5:39 left in this one. Delta with a 66-53 lead and the ball as they'll bring it into the front court. Springer, cross court, Smith, Roundy, baseline. They'll go to Bruff. Back to Roundy somehow. He laid it up, missed it. And the rebound taken down nicely there by San Juan, and then stolen away. Oh, and then a late whistle.
Wow.
And you can hear the crowd from the right side really getting after the official. Looked like Jamin Bruff had the pocket pick coming from behind. Instead, it'll stay with San Juan.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there that goes against the Rabbits.
Yep. Jamin Bruff is so quick.
And that's his fourth personal.
Yeah, he'll have to be careful
and
now.
Jamin always gets the assignment of the opposing team's best offensive player.
So here we go, Shaw Nielsen with it. Now he'll kick it to Ramsey Holiday back in the ball game, playing with 4 fouls as well. Ivans Gives it back now to Shaw Nielsen.
Wow.
Here's a three.
He's deep from deep. He's probably 2 feet behind the three-point line right there.
11 now for Nielsen. 10-point game, 66-56. Burton, three from the angle left, no good. Rebound taken down by Shaw Nielsen, and then a foul on Brett Roundy. Maybe a little quick on the trigger right there as Delta, with the 10-point lead, could run some time. They take a little quick one right there, and now clock stops, just what San Juan would like, and they're going to go to the free throw line. Nope, they say only the 16th foul, so it's not a one-on-one yet. Next foul will put San Juan at the line.
And I agree with you. That was probably too quick of a shot down on the Rabbits' end. I'd like to see him run a little more clock, get a wide-open layup or an easy jumper. Don't settle for an open three unless you are wide open.
There's Shaw Nielsen out on the angle left. He'll dump it up top to Jaden Torgerson.
Nope,
No, they
can't
leave
leave
him, and he'll take a three. No good. Rebound. Derek Smith. Boy, Delta really caught a break there because everybody backed off, and they let Jaden have a wide-open look. Probably one of the most open looks he's had.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's another reach-in foul, and that'll be the 5th on Ramsey Holiday, I think.
He's done.
And it'll send Derek Smith back to the free throw line. And they'll have a little bit of time to get a substitute into the ball game. Coach Ryan Nielsen will look down at the bench, and he will send in, I believe that's Seth Pugh, who does have a three-pointer in the game. He can shoot the ball as well.
Yeah, Seth's got 26 threes on the year. I mean, all these kids from San Juan can really light it up from beyond the arc.
First one is no good by Derek. He will have another. That's the 10th team foul, so they're in the double bonus. .24, missed it. Rebound, Brett Roundy, put back good. The ball bounced a couple of times and it caught San Juan off balance, and Brett Roundy gets up and gets it and lays it back in. He's got 7. That was huge. Here's a 3. Angle left, and it's good. Guess who? Guess who?
Shaw Nielsen is just on fire from behind that three-point line, and he's deep. He's not right on the line. He's 2 feet behind that line, and they're going down.
That's 4 threes for him in the ball game. 14 overall. Under 4 to go. Burton goes by his man left side, then dribbles back to the corner, brings it way back out and gives it to Jamin Bruff. Jamin.
Oh,
yeah, my goodness.
A lot of contact.
A lot of contact. Ball gets free, picked up though by Springer. To the bucket, lays it up, missed it, did Bruff layup. Guess what? Brett Roundy gets another offensive rebound and lays it back in.
And right back comes San Juan.
Look out. Yeah, they can shoot it.
For Shaw Nielsen.
Right side, they'll bring it though. Seth Pugh out on top, Ivans. He drives down the lane, lays it up, missed it, rebound, Derek Smith for Delta.
That good defense right there by Brett Roundy. I believe he's got 3 personal fouls. You don't want to pick up his 4th. Good defense as Ivans went kind of by him.
And there's a reach-in foul out on top, this time on Shaw Nielsen, and it's going to send Jamin Bruff to the free throw line to shoot 2. 3:13 to go in the ball game. 70-59 as emotions have been ratcheted up just a little bit here in the gymnasium.
San Juan is, I mean, they're fighting, scrapping, clawing for everything they can do to get back in this game.
And Jamin Bruff knocks down the free throw. That's his first one of the game. 10 now for Jamin Bruff. Make it 11 as he hits the second one as well. 72-59, here comes San Juan with it. Way out front with it.
Oh.
Torgerson, wow, way out there, missed the three. Roundy pulls the rebound down, and then he's fouled as he brings the ball down. I think this is against Dylan Ivans. And now Brett Roundy will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and Coach Ryan Nielsen just called Jackson Torgerson over to the bench and said, I want you shooting threes, but probably not from that distance. Work around and get an open look, because just like the Rabbits are doing sometimes, where they're putting up too many deep threes in not great situations. So worked out fortunate for Brett to go to the free throw line.
Off the iron, no good. How about this? 11 three-point buckets by San Juan in the ball game. And I think they only had 2 in the first half, so they have really lit it up here in the second half. Second one by Brett, off the iron, no good. Rebound taken down, and here comes San Juan. Off that left side, Shaw Nielsen drives, floats up a runner. It's no good. Rebound, Derek Smith. Here comes Delta up the floor. Derek, left side, Burton, layup, missed it. Rebound, Derek Smith put back, but they say there was a whistle before the rebound, and so it looks like Trevor Burton will go to the line. on the run out. Here comes Trevor Burton up. Not a lot of contact, but the official calls it, and it's going to send Trevor Burton to the line.
And that's a third personal foul on Jaden Torgerson. So 2:50 left to go. He's okay, not too bad of foul trouble.
And another one missed. That's 3 in a row by the Rabbits. So a chance for San Juan still to get back in this thing, the way they can shoot the ball. This is a good-looking team that Coach Ryan Nielsen has brought here to Wasatch. Another one, no good. Rebound, Brett Roundy, but it's stripped away from him and taken by Dylan Ivins. Up the floor in a hurry. Here comes Ivins. Dumps it off to Nielsen. Way out there. Rebound long and tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with San Juan. He was standing a little closer to the bench than he was three-point line. That was probably about 24, 25 feet out.
Yeah, you're standing on the E on the Nest logo there.
Ball comes in for San Juan.
Uh-oh.
Here's a 3, angle left. This one's good, and that was Ryan Imlay.
Yep.
His first 3 of the game, and a timeout, quick one taken with 2:33 to go, 72-62. Hang with us. This could go right to the wire. We'll be back after this break.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the best of America's coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. Intermountain Power Service Corporation strives for perfection and is honored to be actively involved with Delta, Millard, and Juab High Schools.
And welcome back to the boys 3N play-in game for the 3A. And we have seen some great games today. South Severe won this morning as they opened up the tournament. Juab in overtime knocks off Summit Academy and a little bit of an upset there. And congratulations to Cam Wright, one of my good friends. Good to see him and Juab going on to Dixie State. South Summit with a battle. A great win over Emory. That was one that came down to the wire. And now here's this one. Delta and San Juan. 10-point game. Delta's going to get a run out over the top to Burton, all the way down to the lane, lays it up, and he missed it. Missed the layup. And now here comes San Juan back the other way. And they got a chance to cut into this lead. Another long 3. Is this one going to go? No. Goes over the bucket and out of bounds. It'll be Delta's ball. Trevor Burton's beside himself there. The defender fell down and he had a layup all by himself and it just rolled off on him.
I'll tell you what, those are the worst kind of layups to have, is when you're wide open and nobody's even around you because you're thinking about it too much.
Trevor, a great athlete. I don't think that'll happen again. Ball comes into Jager Springer in the backcourt. Gets it off to Derek Smith and a whistle and a foul. And it will be free throws coming again for Delta. 2:16 to go in this ball game, 72-62. And as we look at the North Creek Family Dental leading scorers for implants, checkups, teeth cleaning, whitening, Boyd Bandy and David Howard. First free throw up and good. Down at North Creek Family Dental. We appreciate their help with us today. So Springer hits the first one. He's got 8 right on his average here today. 9 as he makes the second one. 74-62, 2:15 to go in the ball game. And here comes Jackson Torgerson, top of the key, gives it off to Nelson. His 3, way out there, rebound, nicely done there by Jackson Torgerson of San Juan. They'll reset it. Oh, baseline.
Yep.
Up with the shot, no good, but a whistle and a foul on Trevor Burton, and free throws are coming for Shaw Nielsen.
Shaw just kind of slipped underneath. Nobody even saw him. Was able to catch the ball, go up, and draw contact from Trevor.
I want to thank Materion Natural Resources, Intermountain Power Service Corporation, all-around dental care. First free throw is good by Shaw. National Vinyl Products, Mountain Utah Family Medicine, Farm Bureau Insurance of Delta and Fillmore. Second one, no good. Rebound. Trevor Burton gets it off to Jamin Bruff, and here comes the pressure. He's got 3 guys chasing him. Gets it to Trevor Burton, still in the backcourt. Under 2 to go. Trevor up the floor, down the middle of the floor. Kicks it once, twice, fumbles it. Derek Smith picks it up. Now to do Jake Day. It's knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. It'll stay with Delta. San Juan, obviously, they have really got to get aggressive here, as they should.
Yeah, as they should. And Delta got a little fortunate right there. I think Rabbits were a little bit out of control, dribbling a little bit too much. And San Juan knocks it out of bounds. So the ball will go to the Rabbits underneath their own basket.
Ball comes way out on top to Jamin Bruff, and he's fouled immediately. by Shaw Nielsen. I'm not sure if I want Shaw making that foul because that's 5 on him and he's got to leave the game.
Yeah, and
they need him out there to shoot the ball.
Yeah, Shaw knew it. I mean, that's a smart play. You got to put the Rabbits on the foul line, but I don't know that you want your best 3-point threat to cause that foul.
He's got 4 threes in the ball game, and so boy, if you're a San Juan fan, you'd love to keep him on the floor. .16 in the game for Shaw. Free throw up and good by Jamin Bruff. 12 now for Jamin Bruff, who's played a really nice ball game today.
Yeah, defensively he's played outstanding, and obviously knocking these free throws down right here is huge.
He's 4 for 4 at the line. 76-63 with 1:45 to go. And here comes San Juan. Here's a shot up and a whistle and a foul. I believe that was Jackson Torgerson taking the shot, and he was fouled by Jamin Bruff. And that's going to give him 3 free throws. And Jamin Bruff will exit the ball game with the 5 fouls.
Smart play by Jackson. Pump fake like he was going to shoot the 3, faked like he was going to drive, and then step back. We've got Jamin in the air. Causal contact now. Jackson will shoot 3 free throws. First one is up and good.
So Torgerson having a nice ball game here today. Knocks that first one down. Knocks the second one down. 22 in the game for Jackson Torgerson. He averages 13.5. He'll have one more. Got that one. That was big. 76-66 and another timeout with 1:40 to go. 10-point game. We'll be back after this break.
Nearly every person reaches a point in their lives when they need to have their wisdom teeth removed. Dr. Barton of Elevate Oral and Facial Surgery is the choice for wisdom tooth removal that can give you the peace of mind that you want. Having completed an additional 6 years of hospital-based surgical and anesthesia training after dental school makes him uniquely qualified to help you. Dr. Barton always takes the time to clearly explain the procedure so that you fully understand what to expect and are comfortable with your treatment. Visit them online at richfieldoralsurgery.com or call them at 435-287-4455. Elevate Oral and Facial Surgery.
Materion Natural Resources in Delta, Utah, advocating education and athletic competition in our Millard County communities. Materion is the only source of high-quality beryllium in North America. Beryllium is used in your car, cable TV, and tablet. It's even used in your cell phone. Because of beryllium, you're connected with family, friends, classmates, social media, and the web. Materion offers a safe and successful sports season to all Millard County schools. Materion Natural Resources.
And welcome back for the final 1:40 here in this first round of the state playoffs, the play-in game. Winner moves on to Dixie State for next week's state tournament, and we'll take on South Summit. Ball comes in. Here's Dawson Dutson. Now they'll go to Trevor Burton, and it's knocked away and then saved by Jager Springer somehow. And Jager into the front court finds Derek Smith, tries to go underneath. Ball is knocked away, saved by Dawson, knocked away from him and stolen. After all that, here comes San Juan. They got a lob, and it's stolen back by Jager Springer somehow. Up the floor to Jake Day. He's got a layup, puts it up, good.
Yeah, a little out of control both ways. Obviously, San Juan's needing to find anything they can to get back in this game as Torgerson puts up a 3.
No good, and a whistle and a foul underneath on the rebound. Derek Smith hits the floor underneath. I believe he's the one that will probably get free throws. Nope, it's going to be, I think, Jake Day with the free throws on the replay. You could see San Juan doing all they can. They've got to go to the offensive glass. You can't blame them at all. So Jake Day stepped to the free throw line for 2. Hasn't been there yet tonight. He has given Coach Curtis Topham some good minutes off that bench. 6 points in the contest, and now 3 free throws. 78-66 with 1:04 to go in this battle. And right now, Brady, in this gym, it's almost standing room only. Delta has really come to support this team. They have most of the far section filled up, and up on the top, standing room only. There's all kinds of Delta people. The student section and the band, they're here as Jake rolls the first one in. So hats off to the Delta faithful who have traveled
and Delta
all the way up here.
And they do travel quite well, and we appreciate all those making that long trip because it's quite a haul up here, but to see so much red in this gym is pretty outstanding.
Yep, second one's good. San Juan making the trip, as you said, from the East Coast. They had to come a long ways for this one. 80-66. Torgerson 3, short rebound, Derek Smith. And this one, I think, is going to end up in Delta's favor. Dawson Dutson layup, good. 9 for Dawson Dutson. Everybody getting in the act in this one. 82-66. Big numbers by the Rabbits here. Here's a layup, nicely done. Up and in by Jackson Torgerson. Back the other way comes Delta. Here's Jake Day with it. Trapped, got to get rid of it. Still has it. Now timeout taken by Coach Topham. Let's take one more quick one. Give our sponsors a chance to identify themselves as you listen to Delta High Basketball on the sports leader, Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom.com.
It's time to step out of one-size-fits-all medicine. Service Drug is now offering compound prescriptions that are uniquely personalized for you. The pharmacist at Service Drug will work with your doctor to personalize the dosage, and they can combine compatible drugs to simplify your medication schedule. They also feature flavorings that are child-friendly and eliminate unnecessary fillers to stop adverse reactions to medication. Ask your doctor how you could benefit from a compound prescription. And remember, it's service first at Service Drug in Delta and Fillmore.
We at Styler Daniels are proud to be a part of our local community by serving the needs of our agricultural and corporate partners. From estate planning, real estate, water law, or litigation, we are here to provide superior quality legal services, and we are proud supporters of Delta High Athletics.
Come by Swizzle Soda Shop in Delta to try our specialty drinks, snow cones, hand-scooped ice cream, baked treats, and more. There's plenty of room to hang out with friends and even play Xbox on our big screen TV. So come on by to Swizzle Soda Shop at 189 West Main Street in Delta.
And as we come back for the final 30 seconds, Rabbits with the ball. They lead at 82-68 as they play catch back and forth. Derek Smith now out to Jager Springer. Down to 22 seconds. Back to Derek Smith. Ball's tipped in the backcourt. Jager will go and get it. Brings it back into the front court, and now San Juan, I think, they'll play hard, but they will not commit another foul here. Here's Dawson Dutson back out to Smith, or excuse me, to Day, now off to Smith. Down to 4, down to 3, and Delta is going to win this one as the buzzer sounds. A little bit of contact at half court. 82-68 as Delta wins a tough one against the San Juan Broncos, and they will advance on to the quarterfinals at Dixie State next week on the 22nd. That'll be a 12:50 ball game with the Wildcats of South Summit. That being said, let's take one more quick break, and then we'll come back, wrap things up here from Wasatch High School.